Things nobody told you about owning a golden retriever. Tell us what's on your mind. Is it a fluffy, double-coated golden ball of fur that's been taking a place in your heart? Then you've come to the place where you'll be learning everything about owning a golden retriever. Hi there, I'm Dr. Alex, and I'm excited to tell you all about this wonderfully adorable breed. But before we get into it, we want you to know that golden retrievers, or any dogs for that matter, are living, loving creatures. And like us, they deserve a lifelong home. So before making this big decision, be sure to watch this whole video to find out a couple of challenges that come along with the many things that make this breed wonderful and one of the most beloved dog breeds in the world. Which brings us to the first thing on the list, their temperament. Golden retrievers are just as sweet as they come. They are one of the most compatible breeds for families with kids. So if you have a young or growing family, be sure to put these dogs at the top of your list of possible breeds. On top of that, they are highly trainable and love nothing more than to be given a job to do, which is what makes them perfect assistance dogs for the visually impaired and people who need a support companion for other medical reasons. Not to mention their hugely Instagrammable personality too. So all in all, in terms of great canines, golden retrievers are one of the best. Thanks to their intelligence and natural problem-solving skills, golden retrievers are in fact one of the best when it comes to trainability. They respond well to positive, reward-based training. If you're prepared to give them a lot of encouragement and the occasional treat, they'll be ready to do anything you ask. As with all dogs, it's really important to socialise them with other dogs and new people at a young age, so they become confident and comfortable in any type of situation. So let's consider you bring home a golden retriever. You're going to need to know a lot more than just temperament and training, right? For example, what's the best way to feed a golden? The diet of this dog will vary depending on their age and health. Be sure to feed a good quality, complete dry food. And if you're giving regular treats, make sure you take this into consideration when you're looking at their total food intake for the day. As a guide, adults are usually fed 1 to 1.5 cups of dry food twice a day, but this will vary depending on the type of food you're feeding. So we recommend using the instructions on the packet as a guide, and then also talking with your veterinarian who can advise you on the best type and amount of food for your dog, depending on their age. Golden retrievers have a reputation for a big appetite, and when they turn those puppy dog eyes on you, you'll be tempted to offer them extras from the dinner table. However, this can encourage bad habits, like begging and stealing food from the bench tops. It's important to monitor the weight of an adult golden retriever to make sure they're not becoming overweight, particularly because they may not have the same energy requirements as, say, a German Shepherd or a highly active breed like a Border Collie. They were first bred by Dudley Marjoribanks during the mid-19th century, originating from flat-coated retrievers and water spaniels to create the ideal hunter's companion as a gun dog. Their job was to retrieve birds from land or from the marshy ponds of the Scottish Highlands, hence the name retriever. They have a keen eye, a nose for the scent, a soft mouth to carry the bird back to the hunter, and are good swimmers. Your golden buddy is going to need 40 to 60 minutes of exercise every day. They love going on walks, being outdoors, spending time with you, and meeting new friends, making them a wonderful running partner as well. And don't forget, they're retrievers, so a game of fetch is always going to be popular with these dogs. And did I mention swimming? Yeah, they do love to swim. They'll dive right in without a second thought and have been famously known to save people from drowning. So with a dog that loves water this much, I know what you're thinking. How much grooming? Well, golden retrievers are majestic dogs. They have medium to long coats and they do shed a lot. So be prepared to get out the vacuum regularly. They have a thick double coat, which is beautiful and shiny on the outside and dense and protective from the weather on the inside. This means you'll need to put some attention into taking care of your golden retriever's grooming requirements. Luckily, this can be done very easily with a regular grooming brush, a natural bristle brush, and some of your time. To keep your dog's coat in good condition, you'll need to brush them a couple of times a week to remove any dirt or burrs they've picked up. When they're shedding heavily, you may even need to give them a daily brush to make sure the hair doesn't end up all over the furniture. Unless they get very muddy, which golden retrievers do love to do, you should only need to bath them occasionally. If you do need to give your dog a bath, make sure you use a dog shampoo recommended by your vet. Golden Retrievers are generally a healthy breed, which don't encounter a lot of medical problems. But there are a few things they're prone to, particularly if they're allowed to become overweight, like diabetes. Hip dysplasia and elbow dysplasia are two conditions that can really impact the quality of a dog's life and lead to early onset arthritis. Before breeding, dogs should be screened for these two conditions. So make sure you ask the breeder if this has been done if you're considering buying a dog. Other conditions include eye problems like cataracts, glaucoma, and retinal dysplasia. So have your dog's eyes checked regularly by your vet, especially if he seems uncomfortable with his eyes. If you want to keep your Golden Retriever in the best possible health, feeding a high quality diet and ensuring he doesn't become overweight is the best place to start. When making the choice for a new dog, make sure you do your research. Is the breeder you're thinking of adopting from legally certified? Visit them and ask them about their breeding values. Ensure your breeder is acting responsibly by being part of a breeding organisation which regulates breeding practices. Check to see the genetic and health records of the parents of the dog you are interested in. Like Responsible Pet Breeders Australia, all breeders should have their animals tested and cleared of any hereditary conditions and be able to provide you with the reports for this. This will provide reassurance that your dog will be free from hereditary problems. If you're not happy with the first breeder, you can research and find other breeders, because owning a dog is a big decision to make and can be one of the most beautiful experiences of your life. Golden Retrievers have a lifespan of 10 to 12 years. Males can weigh up to 35 kilos, while females weigh up to 32 kilos. So it might be a little hard to get this dog to curl up right on your lap for Netflix and chill, but a Golden Retriever is the perfect companion, as they absolutely love to cuddle up and make you smile even when you've had a bad day. And that, my friends, is all about Golden Retrievers. Do you want to know about some of the other dog breeds to get a better picture? You can check out our other videos that we've uploaded. And after that, we hope you'll be able to make a decision that you can't wait to share with us. Until then, be safe, and along with your new dog, have the time of your life. If you're still deciding whether a dog is right for you, remember that responsible pet ownership means committing to providing a lifetime of love and care for your pet.